In the glimmering lights of the UFC 299 co-main event, an underdog emerged victorious. Dustin "the Diamond" Poirier, a man who has time and again proven that he can turn the tide when the odds are stacked against him, did it once more. Let's set the stage. Poirier, 35 years old, former interim UFC lightweight champion, was stepping into the Octagon as the underdog. Across from him stood Saint-Denis, a rising star who had won his last 5 fights, all by stoppage. The anticipation was palpable, the tension tangible. From the get-go, it was clear the fight would be no walk in the park. The first round was rough and tumble, a testament to the grit and determination of both fighters. But as the second round dawned, something shifted. Poirier, drawing on his years of experience and honed boxing skills, began to take control. The first sign of the impending storm came in the form of a vicious left uppercut. Swift and powerful, it landed squarely, momentarily dropping Saint-Denis. The crowd held their breath, sensing the tide was turning. But the Diamond was just getting started. Moments later, Poirier delivered the coup de grace. A picture-perfect right hand, straight and true, found its mark. Saint-Denis went down, and before the referee could step in, Poirier had sealed the deal. The underdog had triumphed. The crowd erupted, the cheers echoing around the arena. Poirier's victory was a testament to his superior boxing skills and his ability to seize the moment when it mattered the most. It was an unexpected turnaround, a thrilling moment that left fans on the edge of their seats. But perhaps what stood out the most was the resilience of the Diamond. Despite a devastating KO loss in his previous fight, Poirier had bounced back, proving once again why he is considered one of the elite 155-pound fighters in the UFC. And just like that, the Diamond sparkled brighter than ever, leaving the crowd in awe. With the dust settled and the cheers echoing, the implications of this fight were clear. The underdog, Dustin Poirier, pulled a stunning upset, likely solidifying his 3rd ranking in the UFC. This fight was a redemption arc for Poirier, who was coming off a brutal knockout loss to Justin Gaethje. But in the cage, it's not about how hard you fall, but how swiftly you rise. Poirier has proven that he is far from finished, and his tenacity is a testament to his resilience. The win over Saint-Denis could be a turning point for Poirier. The victory not only rights his course after the loss to Gaethje, but it also puts him back in the conversation for another title shot. The UFC lightweight division is one of the most competitive in the sport, and a spectacular knockout like Poirier's can't be ignored. It's a statement, a declaration that Poirier remains among the elite, that he's still got that spark, that diamond-like shine. On the other side of the Octagon, we have Saint-Denis, the favorite who came up short. Despite his loss, Saint-Denis' potential cannot be overlooked. At only 28 years old, Saint-Denis has already shown that he can push the pace and hold his own against the best in the division. His wrestling skills and endurance are commendable, and although he didn't secure a win this time, he's far from being counted out. This fight was a stepping stone for Saint-Denis, a taste of the high stakes and the fierce competition at the top of the division. The loss to Poirier might sting, but it's also a valuable learning experience, a chance for Saint-Denis to reassess and come back stronger. Every fight writes a new chapter in the fighters' careers, and this one was no different. Poirier's victory was a statement, and Saint-Denis' loss, perhaps, a learning curve. As the ring clears, the fighters take with them more than just physical bruises. They carry the weight of their performance, their triumphs, their setbacks. For Dustin "the Diamond" Poirier, this fight was more than just a win. It was a statement, a reaffirmation of his place among the top 155-pound fighters in the UFC. His knockout performance has arguably solidified his standing and set him on a path towards potential title contention once again. On the other side of the coin, we have Saint-Denis. Despite the loss, his potential remains undiminished. His wrestling prowess and relentless pace have already marked him as a significant player in the division. This setback could very well be the catalyst he needs to bounce back stronger, hungrier, and more determined. In the world of UFC, one fight can change everything. For Poirier, it was redemption. For Saint-Denis, a lesson. And for us, a spectacle worth remembering.